Yo, what is up? We are back on OP Legends playing their brand new prison season. I did make a showcase video and it's pretty cool seeing a lot of you on the server, but there was over like 700 players online for the release of the map and it's been super exciting. I actually did start playing a little bit and I started maxing out some enchants. I also do have some credits to spend this season. So let's check this out and see if there are any like bundles. It looks like we have these weekly bundles here that can give me 5 start of the world loot boxes, 32 pickaxe perk cubes, 16 companion shards, 20 orange flower bundles, 8 crystal giant boss eggs, and then a golden booster cauldron. This thing here is worth 5,000 credits, so let's purchase that. And this is going to be very interesting. This golden booster cauldron, collect your boosters and allow you to consume them automatically. Wait, that is actually so nice. I have a ton going on today, but if you do want to come try out the server, the IP is there on the screen, zap.oplegends.com. Make sure you do come check it out. And then in my last video, we did a 5,000 credits giveaway for the excitement of the new prisons reset. So congratulations to the winner up there on the screen. And then in this video, we're doing another 2,500 credits giveaway. So all you have to do is comment your in-game name. But let's get started. I'm going to open up these 5 loot boxes real quick, and then we're going to get into the mine. This is going to be pretty epic though. Hopefully we can win some crazy things, but let's see what we get. Okay, yes, we're getting a ton of armors, which is absolutely awesome. And these are all of the jackpot rewards, ultimate modifiers, tool perk cubes, and a bunch more ultimate modifiers. Now, this is what I'm saying about how OP these armors are. We have the Lucky Block, Beacon, and Orbs armors. These give us a ton of these different multipliers. We have a bunch of these extra pieces. We could like potentially sell them later in the future. We got a large pet backpack. That is also very nice. Now, let's head over to the mine. And as I said, I've been doing a bit of mining, but the really cool thing about this season is that they added these like companions, and this is literally a drone that's breaking blocks for me. But basically, there are these companion tasks, and currently it is assigned to mine blocks. You can actually assign it to be a food processor, which will automatically eat food, and then you can also do the ultimate adjuster. This will automatically activate the modifiers when you're mining, so if we do equip one of these, we could actually have it do that. If we click on this mining assistant, there are actually all these like different enchantments, and we can have it do these different enchantments. So if I enable all of these, now there's a chance that it'll just activate all these enchants, which is pretty cool. Now currently my pickaxe is pretty overpowered, but we can definitely get some upgrades here. I currently have efficiency fully maxed out. Let's actually max out fortune, as I do have a bunch of orbs. We have explosive fully maxed out. This is a chance to like blow up blocks with TNT. Orb greed is maxed out. This gives me extra orbs when mining. We have scavenger. This one's really good because, well, it gives me efficiency and fortune levels, but actually it doesn't really matter much anymore because we already have those enchantments maxed out. But we have haste and speed maxed out. Let me max out key finder. This will give me more cray keys. I'll do beacon blast. This will have a chance to turn blocks into beacons. If you don't know, beacons are like the competitive currency on the server. I'll also max out ballistic sheep, which is a chance of spawning sheeps that will blow up the mine. Apocalypse now, spawn a ton of zombies. Let's max that out. We have combo, maxing that out, and it looks like I can shift click to quick upgrade all of these, which is actually pretty cool. So let's just finish maxing all these out. All these other enchants literally just give us tons of abilities and like stuff that will break blocks in the mine, resulting in me gaining more money. Now I need to get some upgrades to my block backpack. We'll just like max that out because now we should be able to store infinite blocks. We also have a booster, which is a chance to get bonus money multipliers when selling the block backpack. We will max that out, and then also max out greed. Increase your money multiplier by purchasing levels of this enchant. Literally, this is going to be so crazy, but now we can start mining, and all these enchants are activating, giving us tons of orbs and also tons of levels. Now the main progression on this server is your mine level and then rebirthing. If we type /rebirth, I can rebirth, which will reset all of my orb enchantments, my orb currency, and then all of my pickaxe modifiers. So doing this will reset me slightly, but we also gain 10 rebirth points and then also the rebirth milestone rewards. I am debating rebirthing. Let me actually double check something though. We have these enchant upgrades and these do not reset. At least I think so. So I can max all these out for orbs, which just makes sense to do. Augments just has a chance to give me like more blocks. Double down, a chance to like double mine a block, which means 2 times the amount of blocks you gain, and then also maybe another chance to activate these enchants. Gold rush will turn an entire layer of the mine into gold blocks, which is super good. Loot finder, have a chance to find loot crate keys, and then turbo frenzy, have a chance to start an epic frenzy when mining, giving multipliers. And then we have the essence enchants, which I actually don't have any of the essence currencies just yet, but once we do start unlocking that currency, I will definitely buy some of those new enchantments enchantments. But yeah, I literally think it is time to rebirth. So let's type /rebirth, and there we go. We are now rebirth 1. I literally have 0 orbs now. And then the other thing, enchant upgrades. It looks like these enchantments did stay, which is super good. This will help us like get back to where we were. The number one thing we should be getting though is more orb greed levels. If we max this out, we'll just get more and more orbs, and that'll allow us to get to that second rebirth a lot faster. Okay, but yeah, let me actually go ahead and check out my rebirth point shop. I have 10 points to spend, and this is where things do also get pretty interesting because we can buy max level overhauls. What this means is we can add to the maximum level of enchantments. We could also get something simple like an EXP multiplier or an increased mine radius. So let's just check out all of the potential upgrades we could get. Wait, look at this. Fresh start 1 plus 500 levels of orb breed starting level, plus 200 levels of scavenger starting level, and plus 50 levels of combo. That is definitely really good. We're going to purchase that. And then I think we will just also get this orb multiplier, orb money, and beacon multiplier. We'll purchase that. Wait, okay, so it doesn't look like the orb levels actually applied. I think we have to rebirth to get this to work, which does kind of suck. But yeah, I have a crap load of things going on. It looks like it just earns a tier 1 orb pouch. We'll open that up, and then we have all this like stuff in my inventory. So first thing I'll do is claim these perk cubes. We'll open all those. I have this start of the world mixture, which will give me a bunch of like boosters, and then I have all these like different bundles and stuff. I'm just gonna open like everything, literally just spamming everything. We're getting like booster bundles, a redemption chest. Okay, let's open that. We got cake slices, which are orb multipliers. We got this party cake. I'll open that up, and then all these ultra pet boxes. Let's redeem all of those. A rebirth mixture. Let's grab that, and then we have 28 companion shards from the bundles and loot boxes. Each one of these will contribute 50,000 EXP to my companion, which if we consume all of these will literally give me a ton of upgrades to the companion. So let's check this out. My companion is currently level 70. Because it's such a high level, I now have unlocked all these other enchants, which I can enable, and it looks like we only need to be level 75 to get all of them unlocked. So yeah, let's just enable all these, and there we go. So level 75, we probably should be able to hit that pretty soon. I also have these gem infused anvils. This will add 1 tier to any of my armor pieces, so let's use these. I'll apply this to my chest plate and then my leggings. So this basically increases the multiplier, which is super good. And then which one of these modifiers should we use? All these aren't really that good, to be honest. I guess the tier 1 power surge ultimate does seem like the best because this will double all of my pickaxe modifier multipliers for 40 seconds. But at the moment, I don't have any of these modifiers, and these also do reset every time you rebirth, but your ultimate modifier never resets. Okay, so I just realized my mic was muted. I'm not really too sure what I was doing, but basically, I am now at rank 15,000 because EO40 just gave me a ton of money. And the benefit to ranking up, by the way, is that the higher rank you are, the more orbs booster you get, which is obviously good because then we can like just gain more orbs. And then the other thing I did was I redeemed all my pets. I upgraded them all together. We currently have a tier 5 orb pets that is level 32 with a 1.54x booster. And then I also did just start this party boss. I'm not really too sure if we'll be able to kill it in time, but it has 75,000 health. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is basically just like get my enchantments leveled up again. I really do want to keep getting more orb greed. We are currently at level 372. And honestly, I'm thinking we might go a little crazy because we'll type /bundles. We have this emerald bundle, which I don't really know how we got it. I think we just got it from unlocking a certain spot of the game, but it is 2,500 credits. And then I get 4 more loot boxes. So we are going to purchase that. Let me redeem all this stuff that we just got though, and then open these 4 loot boxes at spawn. Hopefully we can get something a little better for the jackpot rewards, because last time all we got were more modifiers, and those really aren't amazing. We got a bunch of orbs though, which is awesome. That'll come in super handy. We got tool perk cubes and then 2 miners. Wait, what? What are miners? Apply this to your companion to gain amazing and unique boosters. Wait a minute. So I'm going to equip that, and now in my companion, which firstly, let me apply these companion shards. If I actually check out the companion tasks, I believe I have every single enchant now fully enabled, which will help our progression a lot. And then we have the companion skin. So this skin, which is right here, gives me an extra 0.35x mining speed. That is awesome. Let me activate just like all these like start of the world mixtures, open up all these new pet boxes. Oh, look at this. I got orb scrolls. I can apply this to my armors, and each one of these will give me a 0.35x additional orb multiplier. So let's do all those. That'll be pretty cool. And it looks like Eob 40 just activated a 2x global orb booster, which is awesome. Let me go ahead and purchase a ton of levels of orb greed. We are now at level 931. And I think there is actually one last thing we can do to boost our orb greed gain, and that is from the tool perks. Wait, bro, actually, I just realized something. We have the pickaxe upgrades. I can spend money and just upgrade my pickaxe tiers. This will give me a crazy multiplier. This now gives us an extra 3.5x orb multi. Okay, so what we got to do is actually disable auto rank up. Any money we earn from selling the backpack now, I'm literally going to just put it into upgrading the tool tiers, as it'll increase our multiplier greatly. But that'll be pretty freaking cool. But then the other thing, which I was meaning to get to, is the pickaxe perks. So I have 82 of these perk rolls. I'm actually going to activate this lucky booster for 500 credits. It increases my chance of attaining the purple, orange, or red perks. So let's activate that. And then the purple, orange, or red perks, these are the really good ones. They give you more money, orbs. This one right here, universal, is crazy. We get orb boosters, money, beacon, and lucky blocks. It's so good. Oh wait, and EXP boosters. Holy crap. Let's test my luck. We have 81 of these perk rolls. We are going to keep rolling this until I get a decent perk. And we are down to 50 rolls, and we have not seen a good one yet. Okay, this is getting a little scary. We are not getting anything good. I just got Wizard 1. What does that give me? Yeah, that one is just not very good. 25 left. Oh my gosh, how am I this unlucky? Okay, we are out of perk rolls. That is not good. I'll buy an additional 25, but I'm not going to get any more. Orb Thief perk 5. That is only a 12% increase in orbs. That is like not even good. Oh my god, Wizard perk 5. That's actually so unfortunate. I really want to get something that gives me more orbs. If we got Corey, that would have been awesome. Okay, any more luck potentially? I just got the power 1 perk. No, it's the wrong one again. Oh my gosh. Last roll, and we got lucky perk 2. That is just so bad. Okay, whatever. A little unfortunate, but it is not the end of the world. Maybe eventually we can get a better one. And I totally did not just spend all of my credits on those tool perks, by the way. I totally don't only have 18 credits left. So my orb grid is currently at level 952. I'm trying to get it to 1,000 before upgrading any other enchantments. But every 500 levels of orb grid, that's where it does actually get like way better. There's not really any like public values on the activation chances of orb grid, but what players have discovered is that every like 500 levels, it starts to activate a lot more frequently. Actually, one other thing is that I have all of my kits to claim, and I also didn't even open any of my crate keys. So let's type slash crates. These could give me a good amount of orbs, but I'm not actually too confident on how many they'll give me. Wait a minute, never mind. I have 470 million orbs. Oh wait, and we got tier 1 modifier boxes. Let's go. So let me equip any of the money modifiers. This is a 0.5x. I will take that extra bit of money. And then for orb greed, let me get 40 more levels. There we go. We are now at level 1000 of orb greed. Scavenger, I definitely should start getting some levels of this. I could basically max it out. Let me just get 500 levels. I could get 1700 levels of explosive, but I'll just get 500 of that. I'll get 500 of ballistic sheep, and then also 500 of apocalypse now. Literally just getting a little bit of all these enchants will be good, as they will contribute to me just getting more orbs. Okay, nice. So yeah, let's see like what we start getting. Hopefully this will speed everything up a little bit, but scavenger is really good because as you can see, we're already getting efficiency and fortune levels, and then every 5 fortune levels, it makes us gain an additional block in the backpack, which will mean we can earn more money a little bit quicker. Oh yeah, by the way, we are gaining orbs so fast now. We're already back to 35 million, 42 million, 48, 56. Okay, I'm literally already at 66 million orbs. We literally just needed to start purchasing some of those enchants. I can purchase another 318 levels of orb greed. It looks like the dragon soul enchant is literally giving me all the orbs on the server. Like, dude, we're getting 3 million orbs from dragon soul orb greed. Magma madness isn't very good. good. Is Dragon Soul literally the strategy? I think I should only be focusing on Dragon Soul. Look at this. I got a bunch of chocolate cookies. I'll just eat all of those. By the way, there's all these like different skills on the server. If you type /skills, all these different skills just give me a bunch of different rewards, and we're just like leveling all these up. I'm not really going to pay too much attention to them right now, but I thought it was pretty cool. All right, let me purchase now another 348 levels of Orb Greed, and then after this, I would like to get a bunch of levels of Dragon Soul. Yeah, Dragon Soul now gives me over 4 million orbs. It's actually crazy on how many levels of efficiency and fortune I already have. We have 181 levels of efficiency and then 108 levels of fortune. But with my 155 million orbs, let's buy another 759 levels of Dragon Soul. Okay, so let's see how many orbs we gain now from this. It might be the same, but just our chance has been increased for the enchant to activate. Oh, look at this. I got myself a common relic. If I right click and equip this, basically after we mine 15,000 blocks, we'll get some of these possible rewards, which could be decent, but these ones don't really seem that good. I'm pretty sure your companions can also complete the relics for you, which is cool. I got myself another common relic. We will equip that. Okay, I won't lie. I have not seen Dragon Soul activate in a very long time. Why do I feel like it's just not activating anymore? Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. So Dragon Soul gave me about 4 million orbs still. Yeah, I don't actually think that upgrading Dragon Soul... Wait, 7.2 million orbs? Never mind. That is crazy. Okay, so I have almost 200 million now. Let me throw all this into Orb Greed. So we are now over level 2,000. Okay, yeah, this is going to be pretty crazy. But basically, that is going to actually wrap up the first episode. In the next video, we're going to get so many rebirths and just start maxing out so many enchants and stuff. It'll be pretty sick. But yeah, definitely come try out the server if it seems interesting to you. I'm going to sit AFK and let my companion give me a lot of orbs overnight. But yeah, I will see you all later.